Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams. Tonight I am going to make salmon in a lemon cream sauce. I think I called it something else. Lemon pepper cream sauce. I knew it had something else. Lemon pepper cream sauce. So I have a huge salmon fillet that I froze because I wasn't ready to have it. And now I'm going to cook it frozen. But you can use frozen fillets. This is like 5 or 6 fillets worth. Or you can use it nice and fresh. You're just going to cook it longer. So tell me if you like salmon, put salmon in the comments. If you like cream sauces, put like them. You're going to like this one. And this is one of my favorites. It is not my favorite, but the favorite that I have. It requires a ingredient that I don't have. So we're going to have this one. Lemon pepper cream sauce. I have 2 tablespoons of butter that I want to melt before I add too much more, but I'm going to add my spices or my seasoning. So we are using a teaspoon of garlic powder. When you come on, make sure to give me thumbs up, hearts, share this video so that more people in the world can know that they too can make high protein, low carb food, and it can be absolutely delicious and they won't have to sacrifice taste for health. All right, I have a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use 6 cloves of garlic. You can use 1 tablespoon of minced garlic or garlic powder. Tell me which you would use. I have black pepper. I'm using a half a teaspoon of black pepper. A half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I have a half a teaspoon of pink salt. Half a teaspoon of pink salt. We have been running around a little bit today after I shared ketones at the farmer's market. They're still on sale today. We went to the thrift store to get things that we needed for our wardrobe for the next 30 days, which is small, but we had some things that we were missing. And that took a long, it was our afternoon. We leave in 2 days for Ecuador. So you'll be seeing me cook from there. This is all of our seasonings. So we have all of our seasonings ready to go. And I'm going to grab my spatula and my mayonnaise. So the best mayonnaise to use is going to be mayonnaise that is with either full fat, that's a good option. The best option is going to be avocado oil only or MCT oil only. Now those options are, the avocado oil one is easy to find in the United States. And there's a lot of brands, not a lot, but there's like 3 or 4 brands that have that, like Sir Kensington, Kirkland, Primal Kitchen, Chosen. Those are the ones I know. If you know of a different one, tell me in the comments. And if Chosen is the only one I know that makes MCT oil, mayonnaise. And for my husband, the MCT oil one tastes better than the avocado oil one. But there are not any options yet that are high quantity of that type of economically of the Chosen MCT oil one. All right, so we are using a good option. This is one thing that we don't choose the best for just because he can't handle the taste of the avocado oil. He likes avocado oil in cooking, but not in mayonnaise. So now I'm mixing this, cooking this sauce. This is going to become the sauce that I'm going to paint my salmon with. And this is the butter, it's like a butter mayonnaise, lemon pepper, garlic lemon pepper, cream sauce. So now I just want to get them combined, the butter and the mayonnaise. Once they're combined, then I'm going to take it off the heat because I do want them to stay together. They'll start to separate back out if I let them cook too long or too high of heat. So it's almost there. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. If you like salmon, put salmon in the comments. If you like cream sauce, put like it. If you would leave it, put leave it. And tell me which high low carb veggie would you pair this with? We are either, haven't decided yet, but we're either eating green beans or broccoli. I need to see if I have more broccoli or not. We might be having broccoli. All right, this is almost combined. I'll show you a little closer. All right, it is just about there. I am gonna let it be done because it's starting to separate. So I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna bring it over to my salmon, which you can put a little bit of salt on your salmon, pink salt. This already has some pink salt in it, so I'm gonna put just a little bit in my salmon. And my salmon is a huge thick fillet, so I'm probably gonna have to cook this thick part longer than the other part. But it got warped in the freezer. It went up like this. This side is like sitting off of the foil. I have my oven preheated to 375. And now I'm just gonna put it all over. And I do want it to stay on here as much parts of this as possible. And it's going to be enough. And then it will, some of it will come down. Like the butter is gonna fill up the pan. And that's great. It's gonna be such a tender salmon. So juicy, so tender, and really, really good flavor with the lemon pepper and the garlic. All right, so I'm gonna paint it on. Now it's done. And it looks like I missed some over here, so I'm gonna move some from here. Couldn't see this part down here. And a little bit right here. And a little bit right here. All right, it is now painted. And I'm going to put it in the oven, 375 degrees. And for 25 to 30 minutes. Now that's gonna differ based on if you're eating fresh salmon that isn't frozen, or if you're using frozen fillets that are thinner. So it really just depends. This fillet is so thick on this side over here that this side will probably take quite a bit longer. Maybe like 36 minutes is my guess for this side. But the rest of it, I think this thin side will take 28 minutes. We'll see. All right, that's it. Have a wonderful night. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video. Tell me what you would pair this with, and definitely give it a try. And let me know what you think. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.